2018. Gonna try to quickly, because my phone keeps going out, document a couple things that have gone over the past couple days since sending out the podcast, since meeting with Gordon and Laniel, cooking for them, being at their house for like 5 hours, doing all that stuff. Meeting with Mary, talking with Mary, meeting with Francie, my neighbor. Just a lot of stuff going on. So the feedback from the podcast, which I sent out on Saturday, which I think was the 4th or 5th, is amazing. So I sent it out via Facebook as different things are happening, and I'm hearing from other people. I'm also texting it and emailing it, and I know Betsy's sending it out, and other people are sending it out. And the feedback is amazing, and it's allowing me to actually use Facebook, because I really never did before, and responding to people and being able to thank people for their comments, but then also documenting things that I recall of them and helping me along my path. So really good stuff. So it's helping me to see where I can maybe utilize this, my story, my experiences, my health recovery, and actually possibly do it as a business, maybe. I don't know. Instead of being on all fours, cleaning people's floors, I can be helping them with their food. Who knows? So anyway, it's amazing. Gordon sent this amazing email, and the title of it was something astounding discoveries about, the meal that I prepared, and he continues to eat it and all this stuff. And he's got a huge background, super intelligent, like degrees up the wazoo. He's 83. And anyway, I'll read it one time. I'll do it in a diary. But amazing stuff he said. And then when I asked him if we could use the quotes, because I talked to Betsy and I are thinking the same way. I want to use his words, because they're amazing results he's getting from just having one meal. Well, cooked one meal, but he's eating it, whatever. So anyway, so he, of course, was jazzed about that and sent me like his resume and papers that he's written in the past and some other stuff and some additional feedback that he's feeling. And it is fascinating. So then another person who started doing the vegan kickstart, who I met with last week, her name is Linda. I've talked about her before. She's on day 3 today. She's doing great. And so then I forwarded her Gordon's email, hoping that maybe I could get some good feedback from her and quotes from her as well. So anyway, it's just amazing. Ate over at Francie's house the other night, neighbor across the street. She's fun. She's a riot. Who knows what could come of that? I don't know. But I had sent her the podcast. She's already forwarded it on to people. And of course, people don't want to pay. People just want to come and talk and get, advice or guidance for free. But I've learned from Betsy not to do that. I won't do that. That this will maybe help me get off of all fours, cleaning people's floors, to cleaning people's body and tell them how to do it via food. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? So anyway, things are just awesome. And I feel really good. We're going to head out up to Michigan to spread Cheryl's ashes. So Hugo and I will take off in a couple days. Hopefully I'll see Milena on the way up. She was the one that also went to True North. She's not doing well. She hasn't lost any more weight. So I'm hoping to. So I've also sent the podcast to her. I'm waiting to hear back on her thoughts. And then also compiling in my mind the thoughts on how to get it to True North. How can I do that to thank them for everything they did, and who knows what could happen with that. Also want to think about getting, because of the Eat Loaf that Gordon is like so jazzed about and feels that was his first step, maybe I could get that to Rip. Maybe I can do that and then talk about how Betsy talked when Rip was here locally doing his book tour. Who knows what could come of that? I don't know. Betsy's already using it in other ways as well, the podcast and Gordon's quotes and some other things. I mean, who knows what could happen? So lots are going on. I'm totally energized about the possibilities. All is good.